Hey guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces for August 2023. Keep in mind that these are just general readings and they will not resonate with all of you. Only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life, guys. These readings are timeless, so whenever you hear the reading is when it's right for you, regardless of the timestamp. This is also for cross watchers. Alright, let's see what's going on with my dear Pisces. Sorry guys, I got a cough. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what's going on with my dear Pisces. Let's see what the universe wants to talk about today. This is my moon sign, so I always resonate with this too. Happy 8/8 portal, guys. Write down all your manifestations. Meditate today. The energies are very powerful right now, so it could be the beginning of a new manifestation for some of you guys. For me, it's a new job today. Crazy, right, guys? But yeah, a lot of changes have been going on. Ooh, sorry I'm taking so long, guys. Just spilling and spilling. Oops. And you feel it too. You feel like something new is like on the horizon. Like some kind of like blessings. Just things are coming and you can feel them right now. They're almost here. And it could be like a new manifestation for you, just like I was saying. And you can feel it in. And for some of you, your intuition is like getting stronger. There's either a situation or feelings or thoughts that you couldn't let go of that would block your progress of this new happiness, this new blessing. I believe that it was something that you couldn't let go of, something that was really important to you that you weren't sure if you were going to be able to let go. And for some of you guys, it could have been an air sign, because I show that it was a lesson that you guys needed to learn with some kind of an air sign that you couldn't let go of. Someone that wasn't very good to you, someone that used to just like the card says, right? They were manipulative, they were controlling, they were cold, they just weren't, they were like the complete opposite of you, Pisces, whoever you were with. For some of you, if this is a lover, it could just be a family member. It could be a boss. But I'm feeling like for most of you, it has to do with love, especially with the Ace of Cups here. And just, I don't know, you kept like talking to your spirit team, asking for signs like, is this not the right person for me? Let me know, universe, so I can let them go. So it was like always the same question from you. And excuse me, sorry guys. You just couldn't let this person go. You felt like they were the ones for you. They were the one that oh, sorry, I'm gonna move my mic, guys. Hopefully I don't get too loud. So this was someone that you couldn't let go because deep down inside you felt like they were your person, no matter how much they mistreated you. And this person doesn't have any ethics. They're not very, I would say that they have a lot of narcissistic tendencies. I wouldn't go as far as calling them a narcissist. It feels like they have some kind of traumatic experience that happened to them when they were young. I'm hearing that they could be a kid of an addict, whether it be alcohol. I keep hearing anon, and I keep hearing alcoholic. So I'm thinking that this person, and take it as it resonates, guys. These messages they're just general readings, right? So the messages won't be for everyone. So, and don't try to make a story fit. If it doesn't fit, it's just not your story. Maybe it'll be your story next month. So I hear that this person had like a really hard time growing up in that kind of environment, like protecting their mom from like the wrath of alcoholic father. Wow, this is getting really specific, guys. Sorry. Um yeah, I heard that, this person just doesn't know how to have a loving relationship because of the way that they grew up. Now, I don't me personally, I don't have any experience with people that grew up this way. But the cards keep saying that they were just like heartless. They could be kind to you, they could be loving, but this person was never going to let their guard down. There's something deep inside of them that needs to be healed from all that trauma that they experienced with their family and with their either mother or father, or whatever family member raised them. It could be, however the story goes. That's your story, right? Only you will know your story. But I'm getting a lot of message about this air sign, guys, and I feel like it was an Aquarius for some of you, and you just couldn't let them go. I don't know why I got so tongue tied. You just couldn't let them go for you just knew that they were your person. You just knew deep inside that they were your person, and there was no way in HELL you were gonna let them go. Wow, that's pretty intense, guys. So yeah, you were pretty attached to this person, and there was just no way that you can let them go. And you finally let this, I heard imaginary, because this person doesn't, they're not ready for you. They're not ready to love. They're not ready to love you the way that you deserve. No matter how much you poured into this person, Pisces, they were not going to love you back the same. This person, and you can't help this person, Pisces. Yes, it's you can be loving and you could be supportive, but this person needs to get help from themselves. They could blame everything that happened to them and all the reasons, all their list of the reasons of why they are like they are. They can blame all of their actions on how they grew up or what they went through. But the reality is this person's all grown, okay? They need to, it's time for them to take accountability and responsibility for the life that they're creating. The fact that they can't let go of what happened to them when they were a child, they need to deal with that and heal. This is a lot of trauma that this person's carrying around. The relationships that they pick have like only made their behavior worse, or it's made them even darker and more like resistant to even opening up to anyone. Wow, guys, poor person. I hope they heal. I hope they get the help that they need. All right, let's see, guys. And you guys will know who this person is, so let's see what else we get, guys. Exactly what I'm talking about, right? Where you're moving away from this. It was it was a difficult decision, of course, right? Because you were fighting with your intuition. You have all these like how do I say, instincts, right? So you have instincts and your soul recognizes this person's soul, right? Because you guys got a lesson to learn. So I'm hearing again that you guys couldn't really stay away from each other. It's going back to that. You couldn't let go. You guys couldn't let go of each other. There was some kind of a bond there that couldn't be broken, and you guys just kept coming back to each other. And you could say that it was love. Of course, that you really love this person, but for this person, they loved you, but it was a weird way. It was like they needed you for something. They needed you for like love or an empathetic ear. Like they just knew that they could count on you. They knew that you would always be there. And this person used to use that to their advantage. So, now that you've woken up, you're just moving away. And how funny, right? There's movers and stuff moving out of a house. So for some of you, you guys could have lived with this person. And You've like made a decision to leave, and with this 8 of Wands right here, it was like it was like it feels like one day you woke up and you were like, today's the day. I'm leaving. I'm getting away from this person. For those of you that lived with them, others of you probably work with them are here, or I don't know, it just keeps saying that that you're ready to go, that you were ready to go. And the minute that you decided that you were ready to go, the 8 of Wands came in and just picked you up and took you away, like super fast. Not to say that, and that's funny that it says peace after storm, right? Something went down where you finally realize that this person's never going to change. They're never going to change, and they're not your responsibility. You thought they were your responsibility for a really long time. You wanted to try to fix their life. You would tell them to go into therapy or to at least talk to you about what was going on with their lives. But this person would mask a lot. They would pretend that their life was perfect. That's a big one for this person. They need the world to see them perfect, right? As a King of Swords, that makes sense. They want the world to see them as flawless and just strong and not easily emotionally swayed. I keep hearing cold-hearted. They want to be known as cold-hearted, or just someone with an iron fist that won't let their emotions get the best of them when making a decision. This person is very like concerned with how other people see them. They need to be like the best. They boast a lot, and that has a lot to do with all that trauma when they were a kid, right? Because they need a lot of attention. They need a lot of acceptance. There's a lot of things that this person needs to heal, guys. Yeah, this is not a good match for you, Pisces. Not with the way they are. They need to heal, and like I said, you can't heal this person, and you can't make them heal. They have to do it for themselves. Yeah, they have a lot of it keeps repeating trauma bond, trauma bond, trauma bond. So you guys might have had some kind of a trauma bond with each other, and that's why you guys couldn't let go, because some of you, I hear that you guys were like back and forth with this person for years and years. And it took your intuition a long time to wake you up, to finally let go, to finally realize that this lesson was over. You guys were just repeating the same lesson over and over and over, and obviously you guys wouldn't learn it because you guys kept going back to each other. So, all right, let's see. So now you feel free. You thought you were never going to get here. You thought that you were going to be stuck to this person for the rest of your life, like you had no choice. Wow, guys. You guys really love this person, huh? I get it. Let's see. This person comes out like they're very much, this is how they show up. So I'm not surprised. And it's funny, right, that the Two of Wands is here. And these two are like, for me, they're like connecting. They're connecting, like, this is who this person really is. But they try to show up like this. Okay? And you don't know what person you're going to get. One day it's this person, one day it's that person. So that's what, and it's funny that the Four of Pentacles is right here, and I started thinking that's why you couldn't let them go, and then I thought of the Four of Pentacles right here. You couldn't let them go. You were afraid of losing them. You just had to have them. You just knew that they were your person. And when they're being oh so charming, I mean, look at how the Emperor comes up, guys, right? The Emperor is exactly what it says. It says father figure, authority, responsible, structure, wise, ambitious, stable, dependable, order, protective, mature. This is when the Emperor, when it's a real Emperor and they're standing in their power. Of course, this person is one charming M M mofo, right? This person is one charming mofo. Um, they just come off like they're so perfect and so put together, and they pay attention to you, and it's like the works. It's the romantic, it's the roses, it's the taking you out to dinner and wooing you and romancing you, and picking up the tab for like luxurious, I don't know why I said luxurious, but romantic dinners are like expensive places, high end places. They're like super charming when they're standing in this kind of power, right? Because this person like goes back and forth. What they'll be like, they'll be like a total emperor to you and be so wonderful. And this is why it's so hard to get away from this person, because this persona that they pretend to be is so charming, guys, right? So charming. The emperor is just the ultimate, they're like the culminations of the four kings, right? They have all the attributes of a exactly father figure. If you're looking for someone to, settle down with and have kids with, they just seem perfect, right? And but that's their masking. That's their facade. The emperor is just something that they pretend to be and that they want to be. This person has like really really big dreams of being rich, of having money is a really big thing to them, guys. I'm hearing that they want to be rich, they want to have a lot of money. It doesn't matter who they have to step on or who they have to be with. There's just a lot of things that they want. All they could think about is being the best. They feel like if they're the best with the material, then everything will be fixed. And, little do they know, guys, this stuff can't be healed with money. The things that this person went through when they were a kid, that can only be healed with, facing their issues head first. And, going to therapy, getting better. But this person is really focused on the money. They really want the money, so they think that that's going to fix all their problems. And then we get this guy that doesn't call you, forgets you even exist, doesn't remember you. You try to talk to them about it like, hi, why are you acting different? Why are you treating me different? Why aren't you answering my texts? Why aren't you answering my calls? I haven't seen you in weeks. This guy, when he shows up like this is the guy that you don't like. This is the person that has like, is always pulling the strings, is treating you like a puppet, knows that you're there, abuses your love, abuses your attention, abuses just all the goodness that you have inside of you that they want, of course, right? That's why they were attracted to you, because of the way that you are, because you're a very forgiving person. You love so hard, and people like this don't make mistakes on picking their, I hear, supply, right? They don't make mistakes on who they pick. They know who to pick. They need to have someone that's never going to leave. And you were a very good example of no one would leave. You guys like trauma bonded, and you were there for like the long haul. You also thought that this was your person. It's starting to repeat what it said at the beginning, guys. You also thought that this was your person. This was your one. This is the person that you were going to I heard put up with. But you knew that this is the person that you were going to be with. So you had to put up with whatever they were. You had to accept them for who they are, because this is the person that you're going to end up with the rest of your life. So you started, like, I heard training. Wow. Okay, guys. I heard you started training yourself to try to understand how this person works, just to have a better flow, because you knew that your character didn't match with this person's character. But it wasn't because you guys didn't match. It was because this person, when they stand in this power, they're like jerks. Okay, they're, oh my god, they're a-holes. They're just awful to you. This is when they get triggered, and it could be something so small, guys. This person is so petty. They'll like punish you for like the randomest things, like you didn't answer the text on time, or you didn't answer the phone call, or you didn't get back to them as soon as possible, or just things that you wouldn't think about, and understand that somebody would punish you for something so petty, something so small, All right. So you wouldn't know who you would get, and you know that's who you wanted to get away from. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we get, guys. So you made a decision to walk away, right? You're tired of always being in defensive mode. You're tired of dealing with this F boy, this lonely wanderer that is always looking for love in other places besides you. So this person is also a cheater to top it all off. Yay. Sorry guys, I'm just being sarcastic. It's like this person sucks already, right? And now they're a cheater. Okay, so yeah, so you're just not going to let this person back in. You're not going to let them like lure you back in, right? Because when they come up as the lonely wanderer, and this is the Page of Wands, guys. This is like the it's a F boy, right? It's a F boy. And this person goes around and just they're like a chameleon. They pretend to be your perfect person so you'll like them. And they're not just like this with their friends. They're also like this with lovers. And I'm hearing that that's what they did to you. That's what we were talking about, right, guys? That this person is very, very charming and they fooled you. And now that they've got you bonded to them, they're going to start acting a fool. And that's what you decided to walk away from. You know that there's better out there for you. You don't understand why you stayed with this person for so long. Um, but I'm hearing again the trauma bond. So don't beat yourself up about this, Pisces. Just be happy that you got out. You could have been there for longer. I know that you were there for a really long time, intertwined with this person, whoever they were. But and I know that you feel like you've lost so much time. You lost your youth. You've lost because you thought that they were your person. You thought this was who you were going to end up with. You never gave yourself the chance to think about a different path. And it took you a long time to get here. Now that you do see different paths and do see different roads, you just look back and you just get really sad. You're like, I lost my youth. I thought I was going to marry this person. I thought this was who I was going to end up with for the rest of my life. So I didn't really ever question it, and you didn't. It was like you were so busy with your life and you already knew you had that part of your life resolved. Like, I already have my person, I already have my partner. So you didn't really worry about that part of your life and you just kept being attached to this person. And when it came time to finally settle down, this person's nowhere to be found. They're like, oh, goodness gracious with this person. All right, let's see. I mean, you decided, right? No more. Because this person is the ultimate F boy. You know, along with all their trauma, they need this. They need so much attention, guys. You were never going to be enough for this person. This person has so many issues inside of them that they don't even discuss with anybody. They don't let anybody know about these flaws. You know this person for years and years and years. You're just barely at the surface. You have no idea what kind of issues and traumas this person has to make them act this way. For some of you at the beginning that I got that they were like a child of an alcoholic. That is very specific to only a few of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you, but there's some kind of addiction or trauma that this person went through when they were younger, and I'm telling you they can't fix what's inside of them with what they're doing. They are trying to fix it. They're trying to figure out how to love themselves, how to be better now that they're older, right? They're like gray and old now. For some of you, that's not funny that they learned the lesson that late, but I'm just saying that's how lost this person is, that see them turning like older and still doing the same things that they've always done with people, use them and as supplies, try to feel better about themselves because you know what we talked about, what they went through, and they can't fill that void. They're going to need therapy. They're going to need to do a lot of stuff. But you know what? That's neither here nor there, guys. Pisces, this is just Spirit's way of telling you how damaged this person that is. This was never any of your fault. This was a person that you met, you had to learn a lesson and move on. But for some reason, you got stuck in this cycle. You just ended up with this cycle doing the same lesson over and over and over. And you guys, that this is your story, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? You guys will make up, break up, make up, break up. And it was the same story over and over. This person would pull the same thing on you again and again and again. And you just couldn't learn your lesson, Pisces. You kept going back. So now that you've learned your lesson, you get to move forward, right? And I'm hearing that regret of wasting so much time. Why did it take me so long to learn this lesson? Why did it take me so long to see who this person really was? You know what, Pisces, do not. I know you wasted your youth. I know that you've wasted so much time on this person, and I think the saddest thing is having to replace your happily ever after, the person in your story. And at least you know that you can have that story. It's just going to be with a different person, right? It's not going to be with this person. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take out one more card and close it out. Sorry, my dear Pisces, that this happened to you, but I am so glad you guys are getting out of this. Oh my goodness, right? This person just had such a hold on you. I'm like seeing hooks like on your back. This person they just knew how to manipulate you and get you back at any time. I'm hearing that they still hover around from time to time, and you act civil. You're like, hi, hello. You know, you're friendly, but nothing ever comes of it because you know how this person is and they're never going to change. Well, that's what you tell yourself anyways, that they're never going to change. Yeah, so far away from this person, you're going to have stability. You're finally going to have prosperity. Because with this lesson that you learned, it healed something inside of you that you were missing, right? You were attracted to this person because you guys have similar stories. So you could have grown up in a broken family too, or just had a lot of traumatic things happen to you when you were younger. Not as bad as this person, but definitely some matching traumas, right? And that's why you guys were attracted to one another, because you guys were vibrating in the same energies. Of course, this person's backstory is way more traumatic, because I'm seeing a lot of things in my head about what they went through when they were kids. I mean, there was even like domestic violence. It was just really bad home environment for this baby when they were a kid, and they couldn't defend themselves. And wow, that's so sad. I feel so bad for this person, guys. I hope they do get help. I know that you've brought it up to this person a million times about, going to therapy, but they say that they don't believe in therapy. So, but like I mentioned once before, this is neither here nor there. We just need to be happy, guys, that we got away from this person and that we finally learned our lesson. It's like you're so surprised. That's not even the right word. You keep saying it's unbelievable that I don't feel the same about this person anymore. It's unbelievable that when I think of the future, this person's not there anymore, and it doesn't make me sad. You're just a new person, Pisces. You're just a new person without this person. I feel you so calm and so stable, and your life has changed. Your life is not full of chaos anymore. This person was always bringing chaos. You just feel so at peace, so at ease. And even though sometimes it still hurts your heart that this didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to work out, I think that you're mostly grateful that you're here. You thought that you would never be able to let go of this person. You thought you were going to be stuck in this cycle forever. You kept looking for the light at the end of the tunnel with them, and there was no light because this person is all darkness until they get help. All right. So without having them in your life has completely changed, right? I heard that some of you moved. I heard that somebody that cuz some of you could have lived together. I heard some of you moved, relocated. There's just so many good things. This stability, this newfound peace that you guys have, Pisces, it feels amazing, doesn't it? I can feel it inside. I can feel like the peace. It's just so peaceful, and that is invaluable to you now, Pisces. You like are clinging to this peace and this happiness and this stability, and you feel so free far away from this person. And I think this reading's all about just confirming with you that you did the right thing, that you know that you did the right thing. And all these regrets about how you lost so much time, you got to let those go, because you could have been stuck in this cycle even longer, guys. Okay? So some of us are stuck in cycles until our next life, right? So let's be grateful that we learned this lesson and we were able to level up um in this lifetime, right? Because it wasn't easy, guys. I resonate with this so much. It was not easy to get away from this person. Cutting these cords and these ties, absolutely amazing, and bewildered how I even cut those ties is just amazing and amazing. And it wasn't, anything short of by the grace of God, by the divine and the universe, because I asked them to step in and take care of me and help me let go this person that was so toxic for me. So I'm so happy for all of us. And I'm so glad that we have this stability and peace and love now without this person. And we could look back and say, oh, okay, this is why I had to go through with this person to get to where I am now. All right, guys. Well, I hope those messages helped you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I really appreciate you guys coming today. Wow, this really went long. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to say I feel so honored and so blessed to be able to connect with so many of you, and thank you so much for having my back. Thank you for coming again. And I will see you guys soon. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.